Cool.
Looks legit.
I'm gonna stick my hand there.
Oh, you got that on camera.
That was a good clap. Did you notice how good that clap was?
I've been contacted by a lot of brands that just have nothing to do with my channel or science or physics, and I just feel like I would never promote those kinds of products on my channel. They just don't resonate with my audience.
If you're working with a brand, like definitely work with a brand that you actually like. Like I would never lie about a brand. Like I would never do a commercial for a brand that I wasn't enjoying or for a brand that I didn't believe in or something like that.
That's like the most important thing for me, is being authentic, and they can tell if I'm not. They know immediately if someone's asked me to do something for a video, they'll just be like,
The internet is big. It's really easy to look at people that, especially if you're looking at like content creators and influencers that have huge numbers and go, oh my gosh, this is gonna generate so many sales, it's gonna generate so much product exposure and this and this and this. And they think that just because it's a big number, it's a good fit. That's not necessarily the case. I think the number one thing that creators and brands can do is really, really suss out who is watching this creator, who is watching this videos, who's gonna watch the videos that I'm gonna produce, and really try to engage and tailor that content to them.
We go online for entertainment. We go online because it's our social space right here, right? And so the moment somebody comes in and is like, hey, buy this toy, you're like, you're in my home. I'm in my bed under my covers scrolling through, and your video popped up, like, go away, block, unfriend whoever did that.
This campaign is only going to be effective if the audience engages with it in a natural way, and they're only going to do that if it's your voice, really, and not like you being used as a puppet. So I think brands have to learn to give up control, to find the right people to partner with, but then to sort of hand it over to them and let those creative geniuses, because YouTube is full of creative geniuses, let them really decide what they're going to do and how they're going to do it.
If a brand wants a successful branded video, they need to remember to allow the creator to do what the creator does best, and not to give too many specific brand requirements for the video. Because the more verbiage that they want to put in that video and the more talking points that they want, the less interested the viewer is going to be, and that video is just not going to do very well.
I think another problem is that a lot of brands try and look at YouTube as if it's very similar to traditional media and try and quantify things that you can't. I remember a couple times I was getting deals and they said, if you do this, you have to mention the name within the first 30 seconds of the video. Yeah. And the reason for saying that is because they think that counts as a view, and that's when we know someone's heard the message. But they don't understand that that means that the people who are watching it are going to click off and feel betrayed and not watch the video. Whereas if you let me do it organically and do it in the style that I actually make videos, then maybe someone would be interested.
When brands are receptive to that kind of feedback, though, I am really impressed by that. I worked with a brand recently where they were like, we want our brand name in the title of your video. And I just wrote back and said, that doesn't work as well. My audience is going to react a lot better to this if I don't do that, because one, they're not used to that. That's not something that I do normally. And two, they're going to trust me a lot more if I'm just talking to them about something and not like branding my video as this is a video about this thing. And the brand actually was like, you know what? You know your audience better than we do. That's cool. And that made me respect that company and made me actually work with them multiple times. And so I think brands really need to trust that we also know our audiences. You know, there's always going to be like talking points and stuff, but like trust us to know how to sell your item or promote your item.